let's get into the serious stuff.
How's that? How's it going, homies? What is going on in the lolcow verse? It seems like every other lolcow is either going to jail, having body cam footage released, or just getting released themselves from prison. World of T-shirts may be the king of crashing out, but he's not the only cow who does it. Here recently, Brootal has made his pathetic attempt to return to the internet. After going to jail for the second time, I believe this was for making threats against a school, Brandon has finally gotten out of jail, and he's returned to making videos like all lolcows in his situation would, even though he's not allowed to. He's even taken up the true and honest lolcow ways of trying to say Daniel Larson is worse than him. So he's just a little confused on why he's getting hate, even though I'd say they're sitting in a pretty similar position. And with the looming threat of TikTok getting banned, Brandon Brootal has started posting on YouTube. His channel tab literally states, no joke, Brandon wrote this, "There's no proof I've messaged anybody. I've never messaged anyone below the age of 18. It's not true. It's not reality." Really, the thing you want to see when opening up a channel. Can you imagine getting into the emo trend and somehow coming across Brandon's 20 view videos, and you somehow get past his awkward demeanor, click on his channel, think you found someone brand new, and that's what you see. And for those of you not familiar with Brandon, let's take a quick look at my favorite Brandon Brootal clip.
It's nothing but dust. I wasn't doing nothing. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm trying to get ready for bed.
That's why you're talking?
No, I'm just...
Aren't you rude?
No, I'm trying to get ready for bed and you're interrupting me.
Interrupt you for go to bed? Dude, what I come here for? I'm in my room. My TV full blast and I hear you.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
And so you were going to bed, and so you gotta talk to yourself before you go to bed? We're gonna talk about this, man. You guys got talking. You gotta I'm Broly! Hit me, come on, hit me, you're out of here. Good. Hit me, mother. Hit me. Come on. Hit me. Hit your dad. No. Well, fuck me. It's nothing. You wanna fuck your dad? Fuck me. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You wanna bed? Get the fuck out of here.
No, you interrupted my life.
Get the fuck.
No. Because I have... You have to disable a person.
You shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'll fucking just hit you, Dad. Hit me. Please hit me. Shove up your fucking ass. Fuck it up in here. I can't think shit anymore. I can't hear you go to bed. I think shut the fuck up. So I said nice. You start arguing with me? Is there some shit?
Yeah, because people watching my video.
Even Brandon's dad has had enough of him, and imagine your 30-something-year-old son who doesn't have a job, all he does is sit on his phone all day making weird rant videos and dancing the other half of the time, and anything else he's concerned about is what piercing he's putting in that day and what hairstyle he's going with. It'd be a frustrating ordeal, that's for sure, like anybody would say that. But the clip is 10 times better when you realize Brandon has been going to jail, got into an altercation with his father figure, crashed out on public property, all things Daniel has done. But one of the first videos Brandon Brootal returns with is him calling out Daniel Larson.
So I'm making this video, tell you about a dangerous person, okay? Daniel Larson, he's a nasty. See, he admitted to like shoving up wire bulbs. That's funny. Ew, what the heck? Let's get into the serious stuff, okay? Now, I don't usually say someone's unless I know for sure, okay? So, because sometimes, you know, people can be falsely accused, or a hacker could use someone's profile to talk dirty to a minor to where it looks like them, but it wasn't. But there is overwhelming evidence that he is one, because there is an unedited, untampered with video of him admitting he did better things, okay? All this other nasty stuff. That's so disgusting, yo. But yeah, and he sent news of himself to Meyer. Ooh, he's nasty as hell. Now, all that stuff, I do not condone at all. I condemn all that sicko stuff. Anything even slightly pedo, I condemn. I do not like it at all. Do not want any part of that nasty stuff. But the thing is, like, I don't know whether or not he's on a sex registry. he needs to be on one if he's not, because he's a danger to the kids, yo. This guy's real messed up as hell. Okay, now the thing is, I do not deserve to get harassed or bullied or people make mean comments to me. Daniel Larson deserves all that, okay? He did stuff and admitted to it. So, like, if you want to harass me or make bad comments to me or kick me out of, like, emo groups or whatever, do it to him. Just go harass Daniel Larson instead. Make comments to him and harass him instead, okay? Alright? Larson is bad. He needs to spend life in prison, because all that stuff he did is so bad. He needs to spend life in prison. No, he needs to get the penalty and be put down, okay? Now, I'm not gonna do anything to him. I'm saying that because, I don't want to be locked up. So I gotta, not say anything, violent towards him, because I'm not going back to jail for saying something again. But anyway, yeah, Daniel Larson is a sicko, like. Yeah! I'm sorry. Okay, this is serious. I just think it's the funniest thing someone said. Daniel Larson is just, I know he kind of has a mental illness, but mental illness is not an excuse to be a sicko and send minors and stuff like that. It's not even an excuse to, message them anything even slightly dirty. So, yeah, I guess that's what I wanted to say in this video. So, yeah, like, if you're a minor, just stay away from Daniel, honestly. And also, don't message me on any of my social media accounts, because this is not reverse psychology, okay? So, I can't receive messages from anyone until I do something with my phone, because the parental controls that were put on my phone to keep me from making more threats. But anyway, so yeah, Daniel Larson's a sicko.
You gotta wonder what enticed Brandon Brootal to make this video. I don't know what it is with TikTokers always been huge hypocrites. Yeah, Brandon, sometimes there needs to be some vigilance and accusations. That's why people look into them. But when it comes to dudes like you and Daniel, people don't even really have to investigate. You do the same weirdo stuff over and over again. Brandon Brootal is literally sitting there pretending there is not a ton of phone calls with him being creepy with people who are not above the age of 18, and he knew it during those phone calls. Throughout the entire time he's saying, I know I shouldn't do this, I don't want to be creepy. Anybody who's talking like that knows they're doing something weird as hell. And Brandon Brootal, his situation didn't even really start on the internet. His community knew him as the town weirdo. People avoided him. That's why he went to prison, because it's like the classic video on YouTube that turned out to be fake of the goth guy walking past the school, getting messed with by the kids. But in Brandon's situation, it was all real. The kids would call Brandon names as he walked past there, which is odd in itself. Too bad he didn't get stepbrothered. I think Will Ferrell got into an altercation with his dad as well in that movie. Dude's got that awkward Juno style with a stepbrother life. And Brandon, you seemed awfully enthusiastic talking about what Daniel did with the toothbrush. Most people will just meme it, be done with it. Brandon just sit there and laughed like it was the best thing he's ever heard about. Like he's got a brand new idea in his mind. But I gotta remind you guys, Brandon is a 30-year-old man, like 30 plus, and instead of trying to find work, which in all honesty, he's probably made that pretty difficult to do, but he could still try, he sits there and makes these TikToks all day trying to be liked by the public again, which is just insane he was ever liked on TikTok to begin with. And I gotta say one last time, every lolcow does this when they catch any bit of flack. They just chuck Daniel Larson right under the bus. It's like, hey, both you guys can be awful at the same time, and in Brandon's case, you most definitely are. So just to show you guys this has been going on with Brandon almost his entire life, let's take another step back into the past and see how Brandon used to deal with these allegations.
Hey, it's me again, Brandon Brootal. All the harassment people threw at me didn't work, because I know the stuff they're saying isn't true. But anyway, I don't know when my followers went down last time I said this, but I don't know why, but attracted people, maps are not valid. It's never valid. It's disgusting and this to never be normalized. Now, I'm glad that I'm only romantically attracted to adult women. Adult women who are maybe 20, but usually 21 and up. You know, even women in their like 40s and 50s, if they still got it, and everything. But
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
you want to be my friend, you have to be 18 and up. You want to date me, you have to be 21 and up. Why? Because I'm not no Davey Vanity. What's up, everyone? I'm in an abandoned house. Let's check it out. Let's see. Oh, that's a big mess. Let's go. We're going upstairs. All right. Hello? Any people? All right. Let's see. What are we doing in here? Let's see what's behind this door. We gotta be very careful. I could fall through the floor or something. Oh, look at that. That's really abandoned-y. Let's see if we can find people in here. I don't know. Oh, look, there's the outside. Ooh. I don't know. I gotta check out the rest. Ooh. Wow. Hope I find something spooky. Hey, you looking really good looking today. Yeah. What's this piece of hair sticking out like that?
From the first clip you guys saw during this segment, think about having to state that in a video. It's like saying the sky is blue or the grass is green. Brandon has been doing this stuff from the beginning. Even in his own community, he would do creepy stuff just like this. See how far he could push it, get caught because Brandon Brootal is Brandon Brootal, try to hide and fail to do so because he sticks out like a sore thumb in his community, mainly due to his fashion choices and just his mannerisms in general, deflect on anybody but himself because he's not willing to be accountable for any of his actions. Until the end of time, this is what Brandon Brootal is going to be doing. Back then, he would just blame Davey Vanity. He'd be like, look at that guy, he's so much worse than me. Now it's Daniel Larson. In 10 years from now, he'll be making a similar video calling out some other degenerate, if he's just not back into jail before then. And with the way Brandon's doing right now, making more and more threats towards people and women, it could be worse this time. And I gotta say, I don't know how I feel about Brandon knowing where abandoned locations are in the middle of the woods. I mean, after he got out of jail the first time, he acts like it's no big deal and denies everything. That's just not a place you want him to know about, and I'm surprised he even does with the way Brandon Brootal acts. I wouldn't expect him to go out searching for things like that.
Again, sorry for not looking at the comments. I have too many allegations against me to be looking at comments, so it's not mentally healthy for me. Shoot. House arrest sucks, man. See, I can't fit my ears shrank. I can't fit my ear tunnels in. Gotta get those tapers. So once I get the tapers, I can re-stretch my ears and put the ear tunnels back in. Damn. I just didn't like that in jail, man. When they made me take my lip piercing out and my ear tunnels, that sucked. I'm never going back to jail again. I'll be honest with you, when I made that threat, I did not know it was illegal at the time. I knew it was wrong, but I did not know it was illegal. But now I know it's illegal because I went to jail for 6 months for it, and I'm on house arrest for it too. So I'm not doing that again. I'm doing healthier now. I have more food to eat now since I'm out of jail. Real food. I went to QT, which I wasn't supposed to. Thank God I didn't get put back in jail. I got some hot dogs loaded with honey mustard and barbecue sauce and banana peppers on top with some relish. I eat those down just like that. 2 of them. I keep going to the gas station to get a Monster Energy drink. I wanted to get one of those large Monster Energy drinks. The green one, the original green one. A large one of those, because that's my favorite one. I can't get that shit because, well, I'm supposed to stay inside the motel. Yeah, people are telling me I should stay off the internet because you're gonna get. They said you're gonna get locked up again. You're gonna say something that's gonna get you locked up again. But I'm not staying with the internet. I just know now not to make any type of threats that will get me locked up. Thank you for the rose. Yeah. So.
It's crazy. The only thing he was thinking about going into jail was his piercings, not his decision making that got him there. No remorse, no guilt. It's all about Brandon Brootal. And him saying he knew it was wrong but not illegal. If you feel it's wrong, it might be illegal. Not all the time, but a good chunk. That's why people get mad when they get a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt. They know they did nothing morally bad, so it's infuriating. Now definitely wear your seatbelt. Have some self-preservation, but most laws we know about are based around common right and wrong. It's not like you did something small. You were literally threatening to do terrible things to innocent people, all because you was upset. Most people know you can't do that. Most people are going to take those things you said, Brandon, literal, and will probably do something about it. And the best part about the video is when he admits on camera to going into public to eat a hot dog, and he's tempted to go out again to get a Monster from the convenience store. And then he goes on to tell us that he's not going to get locked up again because of the internet use, which is the exact reason he got locked up for his most recent stint. So what does he think is going to happen this go around? Probably just more jail time.
Hey everyone, so this is a video I'm doing on the different waves of emo, yo. So here we go. Like first wave emo was right when the music came out of the hardcore punk scene in the 1980s. It started with bands like Moss Icon and Rites of Spring and stuff like that. Then after that came, that was when people split off from the hardcore punk scene to create music with more so emotional lyrics rather than aggressiveness. And that's when bands formed which contained more emotional, confessional lyrics. How to be emo. Good. Now I know a lot about this because I started listening to emo. Like, my first emo music was like Escape the Fate in 2007 when I was listening to Situations. And then I started dressing emo and having my hair emo in 2008 when I dived into other emo bands like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, and Hawthorne Heights and stuff. So here we go. First, it's not mainly about the style. It's mostly about the music. Being proud to be emo. Being emo is all about the music. Now, here's some good bands to listen to. Like, if you want to listen to first wave emo, Rites of Spring would be good, okay? See Alizana? I got this at the concert I went to when I was able to talk to the drummer of Vampires Everywhere. He's a pretty cool dude. He used to follow me on my other TikTok I don't have access to anymore. But he was really cool. But seeing Alizana there was awesome. Yeah, I turned my belt to the side because of hot car. I'm just kidding. If you saw that had to be a hardcore video from a long time ago, you would understand. But anyway.
I had to throw that bit in just to show you guys how odd it is that when Brandon is talking about emo culture, he's so much calmer and less jittery. It's almost like he did something he knows he shouldn't have before making that Daniel Larson video. And these were all uploaded in a row. Now, of course, these could have all been in his privates and he just made them public all at once. But I could see Brandon spending 80% of his day going through different styles of outfits, one that matches his current mood, so it looks like it's been multiple days between videos. But how can he go from being like, hey guys, don't accuse me of anything anymore, shift all your blame towards Daniel, and then take a sigh of relief and be like, okay, I can talk about what I want now. How is he even allowed to upload these? His dad is monitoring his phone 24/7 so he doesn't end up in jail again. That's probably the reason he's crammed in the bathroom for these. And I'm not going to pretend to know anything about the emo subculture, and I know a lot of people find identity through music, but I'd imagine it's more of a lifestyle. It seems like Brandon is just caught up trying to be 14 all over again and can only see himself through these band members that he likes. It's more like Brandon refuses to grow up because getting out of this phase will mean he has to be a man now, and Brandon much prefers to dance in front of his phone and be creepy to people of questionable age. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's been an amazing year. Thank you guys so much for over 10,000 subscribers. I couldn't tell you in words how much I appreciate each and every one of you. Your comments have me laughing all the time. If you celebrate, live it up with your loved ones. And if you don't, still have a blast with all your loved ones. You deserve it, homies. But that's all from me. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, follow the socials down below, and I'll catch you guys next time.